to episode number 10. Woo! We are trucking along through here. Sorry, I am like super pumped. The new expansion came out, the release, with now having to sleep at night. Otherwise, we're going to get attacked from the night sky. Ho, 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 ho. Which that's going to cause some serious issues because when I build, I tend to forget about how long I've actually been running around in the dark. So, today's episode, we are going to be building an awesome pumpkin and melon farm. So, without further ado, let's get today rocking and rolling. And we're going to go ahead and this whole area that's behind me, I'm going to clear out and I'll get to you guys once I get it all set up. Okay, so I have the area cleared out, and now we are just going to go ahead and get this all prepped out for where we're going to grow our pumpkins and our melons. So we're going to grow our melons on the left side. And it looks like I ran out. Alrighty, well, we'll let that go for now, and as we get more, we'll go ahead and work with that. Not a big deal. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to place some pistons above these melons. This is where the fun part comes in. I want to put that piston right there. But it's actually going to come over one block. Is what I want it to do. Straight across. And not like that. Get over here, you. That tramps across that. And what we're going to be doing is using, really? Activator rails to activate all these pistons as the crops grow. We're going to get to that in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other side all set, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so as you can see, I have both lines now set up where the pumpkin or watermelon will grow into this section here, and the piston will be right above it. So what we're going to do, just to differentiate, we know we have watermelons on that side, and we are going to have our pumpkins on this side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use orange glass for my pumpkin side. No! Good thing I got silk touch. We're going to go ahead and get this covered up because we don't want anything to be running around in there. Now we're not going to fully enclose this yet because I am going to need to get in here. Now we'll go ahead and we will drop our green down. Kind of do like a two-tone color build here. Make it a little interesting. And as we get more product, we will definitely start adding this and making this much bigger. So the next step, what we need is activator rails. Or sorry, detector rails. Detector rails. We're going to go ahead and we are going to place one detector rail across each piston. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. So now we have our detector rails set up, and let me just show you a quick little demonstration as to what that is going to do. Watch. See? It pushes the pistons down. That's exactly what we want it to do. That is going to be our collection system, the way we harvest our pumpkins. The next step, what I need to do now is figure out where we want to have our actual rails collecting everything. So what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of having everything right in front, we're going to have it come off to the side. And I think we're going to build our collection area somewhere in here. So now what we need to do is actually work on getting a rail system to be able to go up over that set of pistons, across, onto that set of pistons, down, but also collecting. Now, I could do this in two different ways. I could set up two different mine carts, one to run the top and one to run the collection, which that's what I'm thinking I might do. I think that's going to be a lot easier and a little more resource friendly right now because I am running a little bit low on resources. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll use this center point as our main collection system. So what we need to do now is add some rails down here with minecart with hopper. And we're going to, very simple, 1, 2, that, take that out, turn that, have that go there, and we're going to add some powered rails because we want this to move fairly quickly. And this is where we got to be careful. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was not paying attention. Let me run this one side down. Yeah, that's too many. I think that'll work out just fine right there. We don't want it going at Mach 10. I mean, it's going to go quick as it is. So, grab that. Oh. Get over here, you. Drop these dirt blocks back down. Go ahead, break that up. And we're just going to make kind of like a zigzag pattern all the way around. So now we have that there. We're going to come across to here. Get the rails in. And we're going to change this right here. Go into there. So that way these rails don't connect on me. Now we'll add another section of powered rail. And as you see, it's fairly simple. Very easy to do. And we're going to stop that there. That. And we'll add some power rail again here. Oh, I went off filter a little. But you get the gist. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rails all set up. And once I get that done, I will get back to you and let you see exactly how I came up with this. So in the midst of building, I was running back to get more materials, and looky, looky, looky! We got turtles! All my eggs hatched. Woohoo! We got little baby turtles going on in there. Awesome! So let's see now what we got for Scoot. Oh, only one. Well, one is better than none. I'm not going to complain, but what we'll do now is, the good part is, now that I've got some turtles, once those little babies grow up, I'll be able to start breeding them and having them produce more eggs. And we'll be able to have plenty of turtles. Let's cover this in a little bit more. Been falling in that water a lot running around here. So that's pretty awesome. Our turtle shells hatched, and I'm just going back to restock on rails. I ran out of rails. As you can see, I got 47 in my inventory, and 29 there, 6 and 30. I got enough to do the rest of the project, but I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll catch you soon because I got to do a little bit of farming, and I'm going to do a little bit of fishing now that it's raining. Greetings, greetings. So, after about 2 hours or so of fiddling around, I have come up with the way I want everything to properly run. So, let me give you a little tour of how I did this and what exactly is happening here. Okay, so we have two sets of rails going on. The first set of rails is down below, which is the collection system. I push this button, brings that out. That runs under both sections of the farmland, makes its way back, and safely nestles into here. Which right now, for now, I'm just going to add a hopper there, connected right to a chest. As you can see, I've been picking things up as I've been breaking them. Now, this one up here, and this is perfect. So as you see, we have a watermelon here and a pumpkin right there. So now this is where our second rail cart comes in. Let me just take this off. I cover these up right now because I'm going to cover the whole build over. I'm going to try to hide most of this stuff. But as you'll see, I push this button. That fires up. Boom, boom, boom. Drops all that off. And it's going to circle its way back around. And then after it circles around and comes back, we hit this. And we collect everything. So the only thing I have left to do now is go through and decorate. Get this looking a whole lot better than the way it's looking right now. Because right now it's just a big old mess of stuff. But I just wanted to show you guys that the rail system and collection setting is all done. So now I'm going to go ahead and get everything all filled in that needs to be filled in, because I don't want to have any empty spaces down here. And I also need to add some light into the area, because right now there's absolutely just the torches that I have sprawled across its entire area. So I'm going to go ahead into it and get this all kind of going here. I'm going to play around with a few ideas, and once I figured out how I'm going to do this, I will get back with the build. So I appreciate your guys' patience on this one. I told you this build was going to be a big one. It's pretty much taken up the whole episode with nothing else going on. But I am very happy that everything is working just the way I want it to. As you can see, boom, boom. That's why I need to fill that in the middle. See all that down there? Everything drops down. So I'm going to get all that filled in properly. I could talk. It's been a long few hours working with these rails because I was trying to get it perfect using the least amount of rail in that center area where that little pumpkin's floating around. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play around. And once I figure out what I'm going to do here, I will show you what I'm going to do. So what I decided is we are going to end this episode. We are going to continue it in episode 11, which will be the second part of the build. Like I said, this build will take the span of a couple different episodes. It's going to be pretty big. I'm hoping you guys like it. Right now, I'm enjoying doing it. And it is our first fully 100% automated. I don't even have to touch it. It's just set, forget, and go. And every once in a while, we'll go ahead and we will check on, see what's going on. So, but if you notice behind me, I have a bunch of turtles back there. So let's go take a peek and let's go feed them and do a little bit of breeding. And then we'll end this. So I really appreciate you guys watching the episodes. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope things aren't going too slow. But let's go here and let's try to feed him. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. All these little guys are fed. Hopefully now we'll get some more eggs in there. And let's see, we have a set of eggs sitting under there somewhere. Let's take a peek here. Oh, we got 9 scoot. That's awesome. Cool. We'll keep this going. I'm not going to do anything. Oh, there we go. Look, 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 look. They're going to lay some more eggs. This is awesome. I love it. But we are going to need to expand this building. So after we finish our pumpkin and melon farm, this whole center island is going to become my giant turtle breeding ground for Scoot. And we're going to leave it at that. So with that, we are going to call it an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like below. And also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. We are slowly growing. I'm super excited. We are up to 16 subscribers now. So I am really, really happy about that. And again, leave comments down below. I do reply as soon as you guys put them in. It's greatly appreciated. So until next time, it's been a great day. We got a lot accomplished today, and Symmetry is officially out.